There's been a lot of talk during this whole period of time about people who don't want to take a vaccine and calling them vaccine hesitant and wondering how can we overcome this hesitancy of yours? Well, I think this poll I'm going to go over with you is very interesting because it shows how the people who have taken the vaccine are very socially hesitant. And I think that's very interesting, as we're going to see. Now, I'm going to break down the poll here for you. And remember, as we go through it, that the people who have been vaccinated are shown in blue. Now, there are 19 items on this poll, and the rate of error is plus minus 3%, and it was conducted earlier this month. And I think it's important to realize that of all these 19 items, not one of them do the vaccinated people score higher. Not one. So with that said, let's get into it. Now I've chopped this up into smaller pieces so it fits easier on your screen. And in the first segment here, you'll notice that vaccinated people really don't seem too interested in traveling. They score very low on traveling abroad. More than twice as many people that are unvaccinated want to travel abroad than those who've taken the shots. And the same thing goes for going on a cruise. I find that very interesting. The rest of this carries on very similarly. A lot more unvaccinated people want to visit an amusement park or just go to the gym or a sporting event. Anything, even attending a work conference. People just want to get out, and they want to go to a concert. But the vaccinated people, wow, they sure are socially hesitant. I wonder what we could do to overcome that problem you're having. I mean, you've taken the vaccine. You're free to wear a mask if you really want to and think that it helps. Nobody's going to stop you. So why are you so socially hesitant? Very interesting. Okay, now in the second screen, you'll see that there's a few items in here related to mobility. Taking a train, taking a bus, renting a car. Again, though, the unvaccinated people want to do these things much more than the people who've taken the shots, including going to the movies and going to a party. There's quite a spread there. And the same thing with going to a wedding and just going on a date. The vaccinated people don't seem to want to even go out on a date as much as the unvaccinated. So, once again, what can we do to overcome your social hesitancy? I wonder how we could overcome this problem you're having. Okay, here's the last segment. And once again, we see that the unvaccinated people just want to get out and do stuff a lot more than those who've taken their shots, including going to a religious gathering, shopping at the mall, flying on an airplane, just being out socializing in public, and going to a restaurant. The only ones that are even remotely close is shopping at a mall and dining at a restaurant. Those are the only two that are actually really kind of close. And I think that's interesting too. Vaccinated people, their top two priorities are to shop at a mall and to dine at a restaurant, of all things that could be done. Those are top two priorities. And, of all 19 items on here, there are only 3 that are less than 40% for the unvaccinated crowd. And I think that's very telling as well. So it's interesting to look at these responses, and it kind of gives you an indication of who keeps the economy going and what their priorities are in these different groups. And now at the bottom you can also see, of course, what I explained right off the top. The margin of error is plus minus 3%. Poll was conducted May 6th to the 8th, including 879 vaccinated and 1,321 unvaccinated U.S. adults. And this was done by Morning Consult. And the adults included those who said they have received at least one dose of the vaccine. So, yeah, interesting. The people in blue don't really seem to want to do a whole lot, even though they have their protection injections. Why are you so socially hesitant? What can we do to overcome this problem? Hey, if you've got a comment, leave it down below. How can we help these people? I don't know. Any suggestions? List them. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.